Hi, my guys. It's me, Jackie. Your friendly neighborhood me. So, today we're going to be talking about some weird shit going on in the gaming unit. Um, First off, I want everybody to know that I bought and have been playing Hogwarts Legacy. I bought the deluxe version. The game looked neat. It's not because I want to own the libs. It's because it looked genuinely fun, and also, I don't really give a shit whether J.K. Rowling is pro-trans or not pro-trans. Hit me below. I don't really give a fuck about what you think on that shit. But that being said, hold on while I get the ye old schmoodio out. Right. I had to do that way. It was great. Trans Witch Games Bundle is a cool alternative to Hogwarts Legacy. Yes, there are people that are molding so bad, so terrible, that they're grasping at anything. Now, I'm not going to talk bad about these creators because, well, you can be whatever you want to be and you can create good stuff. But you can buy indie games from true creators instead of tossing money to J.K. Rowling. Do you notice the subtitle there? This subtitle. This is where I have a problem. It's not about how good these games are, or how bad these games are. Some of these might actually be on a list of mine. I'm not going to say they're not, but the subtitle right there gives it all away. This entire article was written by somebody that's upset that J.K. Rowling. Instead of going, oh, well, I can be an adult about it and can separate the politics from the person. It's this. Oh, and to make shit worse, they're attacking streamers. Guys, content creators in the video game sphere already have enough problems. Hate views suck. Again, I'm not talking bad about this. I'm literally just kind of upset that absolutely you should support indie games because, yeah, if you find indie games that look cool, snap them up. Those creators are in need. But using indie games to attack somebody because you're upset is stupid. And I really don't like Kotaku. And yes, Ground, I know they lean left. Maybe you're feeling FOMO about skipping Hogwarts Legacy, or you've already bought the game and now you can't look a trans person in the eye. Bitch, I can look a trans person in the eye. All I gotta do is look in the mirror. Perhaps you're a gamer goth who enjoys magic-themed games. Have I got an itch.io bundle for you? Trans Witches Are Witches is a collection of magic-themed games, zines, and music by LGBTQ creators. For the same amount of money you could have spent on Hogwarts Legacy, you can buy 69 items made by independent queer artists. Now, yeah, some of these look neat and interesting, but I still feel like this is not out of quality of the games in the bundle, but out of anger because J.K. Rowling exists. J.K. Rowling's ownership of the Harry Potter. God, it's like I fucking called it. Has caused the Legacy's launch to become a battlefield over whether or not trans people deserve human rights. Hey, did you know there's a trans person in Hogwarts Legacy? And the tweet was trans women aren't women, and they're, yeah, that's a whole argument I don't feel like getting into. And that's just one reason a lot of people don't want to buy the game. Gaming website Critical, which curated the bundle, cites issues with transphobia of Harry Potter's authors, the game's anti-Semitism and canceling money-obsessed goblin. So, this is going to come as a shock to a lot of people, but goblins existed before the people that wrote goblins and stories knew what a Jew was. And they were money obsessed then. They were the chaos or evil version of gnomes and dwarfs because balance. But yeah, no, that, 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 that was actually a thing with British goblins. Rather than money making going to a single transphobic billionaire, the world's richest, the proceeds from the bundle will be split equally among all the contributors, so that your purchase will probably fund normal things like rent and food rather than traps to anti-trans. Okay, yeah, sure. Sure. Now, let me explain some things to you. You see, J.K. Rowling gets a royalties check, and royalties check off of owning the IP of the game aren't that great. However, she's still getting a shit ton of royalty checks because this author, who's all butthurt about it, probably bought the game, bought the game, and is now virtue signaling because, let's face it, screaming like this in text, and that's what he's doing, kind of, yeah. Oh, and don't forget the evil right wing views of Legacy's former head designer. I can separate people's politics from their art form, and that's amazing. Of course, now somebody's going to ask me about my politics, and I'm going to offend every right wing person in my audience, and I will offend every every lefty in my audience. You see, that's the thing. Like, my politics don't exist in your left right dynamic. It's because I'm also like that. 24 of these games are digital, while 41 are physical tabletop games. Magic Trick allows you to skateboard as an adorable witch. I mean, again, these all sound great. I don't have a problem. And if you can't afford this, yeah, yeah, yeah. So basically, this entire thing is I don't like J.K. Rowling. Here's this bundle that you should spend money on because I don't like J.K. Rowling. That is literally all this is I don't like J.K. Rowling, so please spend this money on not J.K. Rowling. That's great, I guess. Um, sure. That's awesome. Not really, that's stupid. You should not be like that. Don't be like this writer. Don't just be outwardly angry. That gets you nowhere in life. Literally. I used to be angry all the fucking time. Nowadays, I just say fuck a lot. And talking to a mechanical penis. Because that's exactly what I do. But hey, that's just one thing about Hogwarts Legacy. There is 100 fucking other things. Let me see if I can find it. And the sad part about this is the length in which people go to. Hold on while I find something a little more recent and not covered with porn. I don't even watch porn. That's the sad part. I don't know why people want to watch porn. Mm-hmm. I'm almost there, I swear. I know, I'm wasting a lot of time. But apparently YouTube doesn't like sub 15-minute videos anymore. Who would have guessed? Let's talk about bullying people for playing Hogwarts Legacy. The gamer. I didn't want to bring up Wired's article because it's bitchy. I've actually played Hogwarts Legacy and I'm actually enjoying it. I'm debating on creating a stream character. I've been playing it on my Steam Deck. It is actually fairly good on Steam Deck. There is some issues, but it is actually fucking amazing. The big news around Hogwarts is one cisgender streamer getting upset, which reveals layers of bias around reporting on this game. You shouldn't play this, trans right? Why are you playing this? I've lost so much respect for this channel. I'm unfollowing trans. But there are actually websites out there that hunt for people that are playing Hogwarts Legacy so that you can bully them. And that's one of those things. The big news in the wake of Hogwarts Legacy's launch is a cisgender white girl cried about it. Nothing would surprise me with the Harry Potter game, but I also admit this is a bold new direction. Trans people and their allies are now bullies for explaining why they don't support the game. Victim cosplay is back in the action. Well, I'm trans and I support people playing the game. If you like Harry Potter, play the game. I like Harry Potter. And I personally don't give a shit if J.K. Rowling is a transphobe or not. It doesn't matter. I do also enjoy Chick-fil-A, and Chick-fil-A does not like gay marriage. Just saying. I'm not going to sit here and go, wah, politics. I'm going to try, or wah, victim. I am more of the, I want to win people over with not going to war with them. And not going to war has got the cauliflower sandwich at select Chick-fil-A locations, which is an amazing option for vegetarians, which I am slowly having to become. The sentiment has been growing for a while now. Streamers and players who consider themselves good people are upset that after supporting Hogwarts Legacy, not everyone agrees with them. The lack of agreement upsets them. And so, if you're behind this sinister campaign, you must be a dirty, rotten bully. I know the creator of this world uses her income and platform to help legitimate lives out of existence, but also some people are really like the books, liked her books 10 years ago. And that's what it comes down to. Really, no one is asking you to give up Harry Potter. Except they are. They are asking you to give up Harry Potter because the creator has some weird views. And I'm going to be honest with you, this is a lot like the whole Battletech fiascos that I covered. This is exactly the same. This came to a head with the the channel Girlfriend Reviews, which touts itself as a wholesome place, but like a certain mainstream gaming outlet only considers whether a game is fun to play or not. A short clip of the game paused where the boyfriend and girlfriend complain about comments, leading to the girlfriend leaving. This has become a figurehead for how trans people have morphed overnight into the world's victim to the world's bully. And unfortunately, they are very true in this. And this is also hurting people like me who have legitimate different takes on reality. And I've actually heard people like Player White, who are, oh, Player White, also have been negatively impacted by stuff like this. This is stuff that I warn people about. Don't do this. This is not cool. Was this person bullied? Did they actually even cry? Neither of these things have any real proof behind them. And yet, this is one of the main news stories from the launch. The titular girlfriend suggests to her boyfriend that they take a break, then leaves. The clip doing this rounds does not show her crying, and the fact the boyfriend elects to stay on the stream and finish the combat suggests that she was not in extreme emotional anguish. Others have tried to paint this as. There's also no chat in the clip being circulated, meaning we don't know if the team are upset, people asking reasonable questions about their decision to support the game, or that they do not want to answer. Whether or not there are more extreme messages lined with threats and insults, having gone back to the chat on their Twitch channel, it seems the former, the vast majority of the chat springing to their defense. Even if you account for the deleted comments, chat is clearly responding to fairly mild criticism rather than vulgar abuse. Yeah, way to straddle the line there, the gamer. Ultimately, they're accused of supporting bigotry by supporting J.K. Rowling. But then, even explaining the reasons supporting the game is bullying, what does that even matter? The clip also includes a defense from the streamers yeah, he complains that they were a target on their back for being allies. So now, credit the bank. They all pull trans. They also call trans people the alt-left, which feels like a mask lift-off moment, but hey, they're allies, right? I've never called trans people the alt-left. Why would I call trans people the alt-left? I would call specific individuals alt-left. Call specific individuals alt-right. I call myself brain dead, but that's beside the point. This is the end point of the shallowness of the hashtag Be Kind movement. On the face of it, be kind is a good advice. But respectability, politics, and a fear of confrontation have twisted its meaning to become bury your head in the sand. On one side, you have people being kind and sweet and joyful who want to play a game. Yay, positivity. On the other hand, you have a much smaller, already marginalized group pointing out that buying, streaming, or praising the game gives money a further platform and a longer future to J.K. Rowling, who is just on the record saying feels empowered by people supporting her beliefs. They keep buying her products. Well, I hate to tell you this, but that is absolutely a thing. But absolutely, that is a thing. So I had a little bit of thing going on. The first side, who wants everything to be fun and upset the second side, is pointing out the reality of the situation. Unable to deal with the difficult emotions that come with wanting to support something morally compromised, while the other side bullies pointing it out. You made me feel bad, therefore you are bad. It's the logic of children. Meanwhile, the other side are regularly piled with hate, slurs, death threats, and all kinds of harassment, but not by the original Be Kind side, by a third side of trolls who spend their entire existence online attempting to make life miserable for anyone who is a minority, whom they deem to be woke, or whatever they just feel like going after. So, I don't know. I guess I'm like the fourth group in this scenario because I don't care if you played the game and, oh, yeah, I hang out with the people that troll people, and I've already stated multiple times here. I identify as a girl. I'm working on the voice, I swear. Has this been reported in news anywhere? The rapid bullying that trans people receive every day? Yeah, actually it does. And depending on where you live, depends on how it acts. Where I live, I don't get bullied quite as much as I used to, but I did get bullied a lot when I first came out. Most of my family has disowned me. It's just the nature of how it goes. See, this is where the article is going to turn and be, oh, wow, but this is bad because cisgender treatment. But yeah, I guess reported. We have grown used to it. We know trolls and harass people. We know one cisgender becoming mildly upset at confronting the fact that not everyone supports to just play the game is news. Apparently, yes, it is news. It is news because there is a faction of people that are attacking streamers for playing the game. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. Not everyone's getting bullied over this game. If you're getting bullied by an inanimate object that is meant for fun, you might need to step away from the internet for a minute and go touch grass. Because I'm so sick of these bullshit arguments that people make. I'm going to be honest with you. Right. Hogwarts Legacy is fun. I've been playing it. It's fun. I enjoy the game. But I also enjoyed all the Harry Potter books. Hey, fun fact, I broke my glasses. Yeah, I wear glasses. I broke my glasses when the 4th book came out. I read the entirety of the 4th and 5th book without glasses the first time I went through them. And read them in less than 3 days. Most of the reason I can read so much comes from Harry Potter and Tolkien. And I can guarantee you Tolkien would be transphobic. Tolkien was heavily Christian. In fact, I'm pretty sure C.S. Lewis is transphobic. But I don't care because it's not why I support them. I'm not supporting somebody because of their politics. I'm supporting somebody because of their art. I've always lived on the side of the revolution has to come from showing people, not through violence. But you people just don't understand that. And I don't understand why you can't do that because it's mean. It's like when I had somebody recently, I had somebody chew me out because I'm extremely pro-gun. I said everybody should be strapped. Yeah, well, that's far right thinking. And I'm like, not really. I've never said what my exact form of government is. I've only said that I believe that people need the ability to speak freely and people need the right to carry a gun. I also said that I don't believe these rights come from the government. I believe that the government is made by the people. But I've never said what side I fall on. However, I will point out something. I will point out something that a lot of people don't seem to understand. I don't care. I take the libertarian argument on a lot of things. If you want to play Hogwarts Legacy, please play Hogwarts Legacy. It's a fun game. They put a lot of work and effort into it. The audio quality kind of sucks. And hey, there is a transgender witch in the game. Believe it or not. The audio quality of that witch is also not the best. But I did enjoy it. I've been playing it on my Steam Deck. I may live stream it. I have not yet decided. I have a lot of things on my docket that I'm trying to change so that you guys get more content out of me. So that we can grow this channel together. Better. More betterer. But anyways, I've been Jackie. This has been this recording. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.